Coming up on Torrance Today, El Camino College students win a historic championship. Fragrance lovers from all over the world flock to Torrance for a unique expo. And thinking of doing some yard work? Try these drought-friendly plants. All this and more coming up right now on Torrance Today. Welcome to Torrance Today. I'm Christine Lee. It's 4 p.m. on Tuesday, May 3rd. I hope you're having a good day so far. Thank you so much for joining us. Here is our first story. For the first time in its 75-year history, El Camino College took home the national championship for a prestigious speech and debate competition.
It means a lot. I'm really proud of our team. Not only were we able to finally travel after years of the pandemic, but being presidents with my co-president Will, after debating with him for 6 years, it really feels like the perfect ending to a really wonderful debate career.
Really being able to come together, and especially such a tumultuous period in our history as a team, is really profound. And I think after the tournament, we all just kind of felt this very much unique feeling that I don't think any other team has here. And so, yeah, shout out to our coaches, because without them, we would not be here, definitely.
Definitely, this was a great experience for the team to bond even more, especially that we were all stuck together for 8 days and seeing each other every single day. So I think that we built, again, long-time relationships through not just this year, but especially through this competition, since we were seeing each other every day.
And all of the hard times that we've gone through, it's really comforting to know that now we're back, and so this program is still alive and still up and kicking, and so it was really special, because I got to go hang out with all the people that I love in this team, and I got to do what I do best, and that's talk a lot.
I think the most important thing is you have to be able to have the ability to see all sides of an argument, to not get wedded to one position, because we are told the topic only 20 minutes before we debate, and we're told which side we're going to be on. So you have to be able to argue all sides, and it makes people very well-rounded.
Being a coach requires you to be very flexible. This is both a competitive and an interpersonal environment, and being able to balance having a great time with them while also remaining disciplined and keeping them on their toes and in check. And clearly it's worked. It's helped make them really successful.
Mayor Patrick Fury presented awards to the Forensic Speech and Debate team yesterday for winning the overall Firo Pie National Championship. The 12 team members won both state and national debate tournaments on numerous occasions, but this award honors the best team across every category and division. In addition to earning the first place finishes overall, the Warriors debate team also won the season-long sweepstakes, which is given to the school that accumulates the most points at speech and debate competitions through the academic season. In fact, ECC was the only community college that competed in this year's National Parliamentary Debate Association Championship Tournament. El Camino faced major universities, including UC Berkeley, University of Oregon, and Rice University. Congratulations to the talented students and faculty members of the Forensics Debate team at El Camino College. Well, it was a fragrance lover's paradise over the weekend. An expo called Glamcation, featuring independent fragrance makers from all over the world, took place right here in Torrance.
We like the stuff that's a little harder to find, something that's going to make you stand out from a crowd. They're niche fragrances. It's just not something that other people are going to be wearing. When you go somewhere, you're probably the only one that's going to smell like that.
I have always enjoyed fragrance, and I wanted to do something that was creative. So I started in 2020 during the shelter-in-place orders. Think about it as taking shelter in. Fragrance as being something that is very soothing and healing and good for self-care.
My company is called City Rhythm. We create fragrances inspired by iconic cities in the United States. My first one was Manhattan, and then we did Miami, and then I did San Diego, the most recent one.
I brought a lot of things. Some of the perfumers I know from Instagram, and then, some I've met here, so that's really exciting.
This was the first time ever that the fragrance enthusiasts got together like this in person. The multi-day event at the Blue Stem Hotel united dozens of people, many of whom got to know each other online during the pandemic. They say it was really nice to meet each other in person, support local businesses, and get an opportunity to raise awareness about this growing community of individuals who are very passionate about unique fragrances. The Torrance Fire and Police Departments held a joint training recently, and they gave us a peek inside their day. The Unified Response to Violent Incidents training shows how they work together to keep our community safe. Engine 97 joined TPD for this hands-on learning experience. They say during these types of incidents, the fire department units will pair up with the police officers to go inside warm zones to triage, treat, and extract victims. The firefighters were tasked with teaching participants about proper lifting, carrying, and dragging techniques. They say they are always happy to train with their brothers and sisters at the Torrance Police Department. And we enjoy seeing these behind-the-scenes footage too, so thank you so much for sharing them with us. A monthly community alert siren test will take place tomorrow. It happens on the first Wednesday of every month at around 11:30 a.m. and the sirens sound like this. Remember, this is only a test. 1 minute all clear chimes will precede and follow a 2-minute siren tone. The total testing time will take less than 5 minutes. The siren tone can be heard from farther away than the chimes, so if you happen to hear just the siren around 11 a.m. tomorrow, know that it's most likely a test. During a real emergency, you will hear the sirens as well as the message, shelter, shut, listen. In this case, you should shelter in place. That means if you're at home, go indoors, close all vents, windows, and doors, and listen for instructions on local cable and radio. If you're driving, continue doing so. Close windows and vents and turn your radio to 1620 AM City Sounds. And if you're in a parked car, do not start the engine. Close your windows and vents and turn your radio to 1620 AM City Sounds. And in all situations, listen for the chimes sound that will signal the all clear. For more information, you can call the Torrance Refinery at 310-212-1852. If you want to learn something new or need free help with job searching, the Torrance Adult School is enrolling now. The deadline to sign up for the spring 2022 term is May 13th. The mission of the Torrance Adult School is to provide adult students with accessible, high-quality educational opportunities to empower them with the knowledge and skills necessary to achieve their academic, career, and personal goals. TAS offers courses for English as a second language or ESL, high school diploma, and much more. Students can also gain access to free support services such as job search assistance, resume, and interview preparation. And those who want to get creative or stay fit can also choose from programs that focus on community education and interests. Classes like decorative painting, learning to play the guitar or the ukulele, cardio salsa, or hula and Polynesian dance are also fun options. For more information and to enroll, go to tusd.org/TAS. A local craft brewery is turning 5 years old this weekend, and community members are invited to its birthday party. Walking into Yorkshire Square Brewery is like stepping into England while still in Torrance. The brewery's 5th anniversary is on Saturday, May 7th, and they'll be celebrating with beer cocktails, live music, wine, guest beers, a can release, and plenty of cask ale. The festivities will begin at noon and last well into the night. They'll also have a full food menu with taco specials until they sell out. Gary Croft, who is the president of the brewery, says he is so grateful for his customers who supported Yorkshire throughout the past 5 years, and he really hopes to see many of them on Saturday. The U.S. Postal Service announced the launch of a new service that offers even more convenient delivery options. It's called USPS Connect and offers same-day and next-day delivery for local businesses looking for affordable ways to reach their customers quickly. The program debuted last month and is now available at 41 different locations in the Greater LA Postal Service area. The program includes 4 affordable delivery solutions that businesses can choose from. To learn more, visit USPSConnect.com. More than 93% of California is considered to be in severe or extreme drought. This can place a lot of pressure on people who are facing water restrictions. Landscape experts say now is the perfect time to consider transitioning to a more water-efficient yard. Examples of plants that require little water and can add beauty to your outdoor space include the California poppy, which blooms in spring and summer. Shrubs are another great option. The pigeon point coyote bush can grow up to 24 inches tall with white flowers that bloom in the fall. Succulents can add the perfect touch to your yard and needs little to no irrigation. Trees such as the desert willow and grasses like the California gray rush also do well in our climate. A native California garden is beautiful and easy to maintain, and tolerant plants can use up to 85% less water a year compared to a traditional lawn. If you are interested in learning about what would grow best in your area, there is an online tool called the Calscape Garden Planner that will tell you the perfect native plants for your garden with just 4 questions. Visit gardenplanner.calscape.org to learn more. Well, COVID-19 cases are rising again nationwide, and so are cases of the flu. Coronavirus cases shot up by 34% last week across the U.S., with California experiencing a similar spike. And public health experts are also seeing a large spike in seriously ill children with the H3N2 strain of the flu as well. Since the start of the pandemic more than 2 years ago now, the flu became almost non-existent. But this uptick in influenza is causing concerns, so much so that the University of California, San Diego now requires masking in residential buildings. Doctors say flu season in May is very unusual, and they urge Americans to take control of the situation through taking proper preventative measures, such as masking up in crowded places and getting the flu shot, COVID vaccines, and boosters. Well, still ahead, Cinco de Mayo is just a few days away, and we'll show you a few local spots that are getting ready for the fiesta. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Victor deployed for the first time to Afghanistan in 2003. At 4 in the morning, my phone rang. They said, "I regret to inform you that your husband was wounded in action." Victor sustained a moderate traumatic brain injury. I was doing school full-time, and I was also then caring for Victor. One of the most important elements of caregiving is taking care of yourself. I just didn't want to forget that I also had goals and that I also had a life. What I did is I challenged Victor to meet me halfway. He asked all his therapists to help him undertake some of the house chores. There are almost 6 million military and veteran caregivers across the nation. We have our own journey, and we can fulfill that journey at the same time that we are helping our loved one.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving for a free military veterans guide to navigate your caregiving journey.
At the end of every episode of Torrance Today, we want to leave you with a positive story from our community that fits the theme for the day. On this Tell Us Tuesday, Discover Torrance is letting us know about a number of small businesses that are getting ready to celebrate Cinco de Mayo on Thursday with some fun deals. The Brews Hall will have $4 churros, $6 Lil Mexi beers, and 50% off all of its to-go canned beers and seltzers through the weekend starting on Thursday. The Torrance location is at 21770 Del Amo Circle East. Madre in downtown Torrance will feature drink specials featuring $8 micheladas and a pickup package with lots of food for groups to enjoy at home. And if you want to dine there, expect live music from 7 to 10 p.m. The Dudes Brewing Company will have street tacos, good beer, and more at its Torrance location at 1840 West 208th Street. Smog City brewed a special Mexican vacation beer for Cinco de Mayo. It's a Pilsner with lime zest and available at 1901 Del Amo Boulevard. Torrance Bakery is baking sweet treats in the shapes of sombreros, cacti, and peppers. They also have cupcakes with little tacos on them. And also in Old Town, Tortilla Cantina will feature beer and margarita specials as well as live music. Lots to choose from. Just remember to celebrate safely. Well, that's our show for today. Let us know if you have a positive story to tell by emailing us at torrancetoday@torranceca.gov. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you back here tomorrow with more news from and for our Torrance community. Have a great day.